So this is a very, very exciting time because I have here in my hands a very, very brand new MacBook Pro 2016 with the Touch Bar. I've been waiting for this to come out for quite some time now. Every time Apple had a launch, I was waiting to see if there was going to be a new MacBook Pro. There hadn't been, but then just recently, obviously, they came out with a new one with the Touch Bar, and I absolutely couldn't resist it. So put in the order, and here it is. It's arrived this morning. So what I want to do now is give it a bit of an open up and a little bit of a comparison with my current MacBook Pro, just to see what this puppy holds. So very exciting. Ooh. I love the way Apple package their products. It's always also very pretty and makes things so very exciting. I have so many boxes. I keep all of the boxes. Stupid, I know, because I never ever use them again, but keep them all the same. Let's just get this open without scratching anything. Even the box with the new MacBook in it isn't significantly more heavy than just the old MacBook on its own, so Lord knows how light the actual machine is going to be. The spec that I got, I made the mistake last time of just getting the 512 gigabyte hard drive, which just really wasn't enough, so I was always carrying around some sort of external USB drive. So this time I've gone for the 1 terabyte version, updated the graphics card, basically updated everything. The only thing I didn't get, and this is it by the way, is I didn't go to the 2 terabyte hard drive because I kind of felt that an extra £1,000 for 1 terabyte is a bit much to ask for. Beautiful. It smells new. Let's have a quick look. Put these up against each other. Wow, it's actually a little bit of difference. I don't know if you can see. A little bit of difference in the size there, which is nice. Slightly thinner as well, which is what we want to see. We'll come to the charging cables in a minute. Let's open this up. It's just started. Just open the lid. Start it up automatically. Look at how pretty these keys are. There's something that actually, when I've been into the Apple store prior to receiving this, I really liked new keyboard layout. So let's get this started loading, and then we can look into the rest of the box. So what else do we have in the box? We have normal documentation, some Apple stickers usually. We have Apple stickers. Yes, we do. Very nice. One of the things that I was a little bit disappointed with was the fact that you don't have the little light up Apple logo at the back, but I guess I needed to save some space somewhere in order to be able to make it smaller. And oh, look at how nice and pretty that is. Look at the touch bar. That's something I'm really looking forward to having a play with, particularly for like the trading stuff. I wonder if you can skew your charts and all of that kind of good stuff using this touch bar here. So we have the power brick thing, which is lovely. Power cable. Oh, so they don't come in sort of one thing, which they used to. Oh. It's quite thick. I don't think it's going to be as long as the previous one. Let's go check that out. Now this might be an issue for some people. If you take a look at the length of the cable here, the cable is literally about half the size of the previous one. I did quite like the fact that the previous cable was quite lengthy, because you always could find a power supply somewhere and kind of stretch it around, but I guess that's not going to be possible now. Nothing else in the box. So in the box you get your power adapter, your power cable, and the machine itself. As you can see, very, very slim. The new USB-C ports, and let's start getting this configured. Wi-Fi key, let's go get that. Now we have the Wi-Fi key. Let's plug this in. Oh, I do very much like the keyboard. So nerdy, I know, so geeky, but transfer information to this Mac from a Mac. Ooh. Okay, so the migration assistant has now completed. It's moved all of my information, all of my apps, all of that kind of stuff over from my old MacBook Pro across to this new one over here. It took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take. It mentioned on the screen something like 2.5 hours, somewhere around that, but it ended up taking about half an hour or so longer than that. But that's absolutely fine, because now literally everything that I had on the old machine is on this beautiful, lovely machine over here right now, and I didn't have to re-download anything or anything like that. Literally just turned it on and everything worked. I've added my fingerprints to it, which was, you know, very, very easy. Just literally this little thing here, keep pressing that, adds your fingerprint to the machine, so that's pretty cool. I can log on with that now, and it says that you can use Apple Pay and all of that kind of good stuff. The touch bar, I've had a little bit of a play with it. It's very cool. It's very, very soft to touch, actually. It's kind of like a softer than an iPhone screen, and smoother. So it's had a little bit of play with that. It is very nice. I'm not sure how much of a novelty it is right now. Obviously, I've only had a short play with it, but in the coming, you know, days and weeks, I'll obviously find out if it's something that actually I will, you know, certainly use, or if it's something, you know, where it's just a novelty and I probably won't use it so much. But only time will tell there. I think probably when it comes to editing these videos and stuff like that, that touch bar will really, really come into its own. In terms of typing, it's very, very soft. I love the keyboard. I think I mentioned this earlier. Very soft, quite responsive. You've got a massive mouse pad thingamajig right here. It is actually huge, so that's pretty cool as well. As I said earlier, the size of it is significantly smaller. Well, significantly a little bit smaller, but it's very, very, very nice. The only thing is that means I'm going to have to get a new case for this MacBook Pro, but there are worse things in the world, right? In terms of the performance, it is pretty much, I mean, I haven't noticed any significant differences in the performance from the old MacBook Pro, but I haven't done anything too intensive on that as of yet. So I think that's something that I'll be able to add in, you know, a week or two's time, once I've gone through editing some videos, playing with music and all of that kind of good stuff. So, you know, that kind of really is it for this moment. Now it's time for me to go and play and really, you know, get used to this new beast, this new beautiful, pretty beast right here. So thank you very much for watching, and check us out in a week or two's time when we've got more of an update on the review of this new machine.